Hey guys, it's me, Michaela, and today I'm going to be sharing with you some tips on how to collect candies pretty quickly in Adopt Me. I did this video last year, so I decided why not do it this year for the new Halloween event. But anyway, let's just go ahead and begin. So my first tip is to not wait for the mini games. So as you can see, there is a circle right here that shows the time that you have to wait until the little mini game starts. So for the Spirit Showdown, it says 22 minutes, and then the Pumpkin Smash says 5 minutes. What you want to do is you just don't want to wait because it's just unnecessary. Instead, what you want to do is you just want to take care of your pet and do commands as you're waiting, because you're going to be earning money as you're waiting for the minigame to start. My second tip is to try to get a high score in the minigames. So basically, the score that you get for the minigames determines how much candy you get. So as you can see on my screen, I am showing you some of the scores that I got off of the minigames, and you can see the different amounts of candy that I got each time. My third tip is to always be in Adoption Island. You don't want to go inside the school or any shops or even your house, because if you actually do go to those places, you won't get a notification to go to the minigame. So if you're at your house and you're waiting for the minigame and you're doing commands, it's not gonna show up. I don't know why it does that, but it just does that for some reason. My fourth tip is to go to the Headless Horseman every day for candy. So the Headless Horseman is in the shop, he's right here, and if you click on him, it will give you candy. I already collected the candy for today. I believe he gave me 200, I'm not exactly sure. My fifth tip is to do mini games. There's only two ways to earn candies, which is to go to the Headless Horseman and to do the mini games. So I recommend you do the mini games as well as logging in. I have some tips on how to get candies during the mini games, but I'm just talking about the overall tips I have for the whole event. My sixth tip is to have an alt account. You don't have to necessarily play on the alt account. All you have to do is just log in to the Headless Horseman, because they will be able to buy 2 Scale Rex and 2 Ghost Bunnies. And that will help you make Mega Neons and Neons and stuff. And if you're actually doing the mini-game, I advise you to just let them be a part of the mini-game. They don't really have to do anything, they could just stand there. So for this event that I'm doing right now, it's a Pumpkin Smash. I believe if you don't do anything, you just stand there the whole entire time, you earn 20 candies. I know it's not a lot, but every candy counts for this event. And for the other main game, which is the Spirit Showdown, you get 60. So those are just my overall tips. Now here are my tips for each minigame. So for the Pumpkin Smash, I recommend you stay on the right side of the minigame. The pumpkins don't really appear on the left side where the Halloween store is or shop, so just try to stay on the right side because that's where most of the candies are. My second tip is to jump on the pumpkin trampolines. When you jump on the pumpkin trampoline, you'll be able to smash 3 pumpkins because you can just jump up, you get all of them. Those are all my tips for the mini games. There's not that many tips I have, but if you have some tips, leave them in the comments below because it'll be very helpful for me and some other people. Now for the Spirit Showdown, my first tip is to not go in the circle of the boss. So I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but for the ghosts, there's like a circle around it. You don't want to go in that circle because the ghost bunny will most likely freeze you or just put a curse on you. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but they'll freeze you, stuff like that. My fourth tip is to try not to get close to the boss. You don't want to get too close to the boss that you're not able to change your score. You want to get close enough that your score still moves, but you're still kind of far away, if that makes sense. So my third tip is to try to go to the opposite direction of where the boss is going. So let's say if the ghost is going right, try to go left. My last tip for this minigame, this is the most helpful tip I can give you. If you're listening to any of my tips, make sure you do this one. So my tip is to hide behind objects. All you have to do is hide behind objects around the map. I advise you to hide behind gravestones. Those work the best for me. While you're hiding, make sure that your score is going up. If your score isn't going up, that means you're not close enough, so try to find a closer hiding spot. So that is my tips for this event. I hope this video helped you get some more candies. Tell me in the comments below, what is your favorite new Halloween pet? My favorite new Halloween pet probably has to be the ghost bunny. I think that looks really cute. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you on Saturday for another video. Bye!